No mother no deserve this. Jamaica, how we moving so worthless. It a bother me yo, it a fit up your note, tired of funeral service. For your place full up of churches, also full of autos so dirty. When you kill a picnic when the word, how the moving so curse, them still no actions hurt we. Jamaica need a quick plan. You know see we sinking like a sing song. Canada shut we out, tell me if you shut up me mouth when I cry we a cry out. Cry we a cry out. Cry we a cry out. You know see the little
Cumberland community.
Come out, one and all.
We're here because we are concerned as Jamaican citizens. I know it's a beautiful Saturday afternoon. The gungo pea soup is on the fire, but I cannot stand home and eat no gungo pea soup when our children are dying left, right, and center. When I look at the stats, from the beginning of January 2023 to June 17, 2023, 487 of our children have gone missing. The Prime Minister himself said 8 of our children are dead. That includes Daniel Rowe and others. This school, Cumberland High, recently there was a fracas between students where a little boy was stabbed up. Stabbed up. What has happened to our schools? It's supposed to be a learning institution, an institution where we come get friendly, an institution where we meet and greet and learn. It has now become infested with gangs and a war zone. What are we going to do, Jamaica? Are we going to sit back and relax and feel comfortable that our children are dropping like flies? I read a magazine, and on the front of the magazine I was just telling Razorby that it says savagery. Between 2010 and 2020, 15,000 children have disappeared. Where are our children? Human trafficking, organ harvesting, or human sacrifice. Yes, sad to say, in Jamaica, we're killing our children because it will help us to win the lotto. We're killing our children because it can help us to get a husband. Grown men are having sex with little children because they say if they are HIV positive and they have sex with a little picnic who is a virgin, it will cure the HIV. Can you imagine such ridiculous statement? So I stand solidarity with Razorby. I stand solidarity with the Angel. I stand solidarity with Faith and Hermit and every single one of you who come out today. And we're not looking at numbers, because numbers are not important to me. I'm looking at the voices that are being heard. As Hermit said, surname!
Daniel Rowe!
Surname!
Daniel Rowe!
Surname!
Daniel Rowe!
Surname!
Daniel Rowe!
Jamaica, it is a shame. It is an outright disgrace. Razorby, I know you have something to say.
Can you hear me? Good, good. Well, I am extremely disappointed with what's going on in our country. Extremely, extremely disappointed. And here we are today at Cumberland High School. I saw a video the other day with a young man being brutally stabbed in his neck, in his back, all over his body. You tell me, is this the type of society that we're growing? Is these are the type of youths that we're growing for the future? You know what I mean? I heard that the perpetrators, or the monsters, has give themselves into the police. But I hope that justice will be served for this young man. We hope that justice will be served for this young man, and send a message, a strong message, that we're not going to allow this to happen in our country. Too much, enough is enough. Enough is enough. These kids and these youths need to understand, these adults and those who are ruining our country need to understand that we are the voices, and we are going to stand up for our children and our youths, our mothers, our fathers, our grandmother, our grandparents, because this is not how we grow. This is not how I grew up in Jamaica, so I don't know how we become this numb to these type of situation, you know what I mean? So it's not about the numbers, it's about the voices, let your voice be heard. Because the more silent you are, you're also a murderer.
True.
You're also a murderer. In
True.
my eyes.
Complicity.
Yes.
That's the word. Complicit.
So be complicit. Speak up. Speak up. Because silence is not going to work around here.
Silence is confirmation that you agree with what's going on. Open your mouth and talk.
How do you feel about the situation that happened the other day, sir?
Talk up.
You can't talk.
Stop sit down silent. Open your mouth.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I was to come to Cumberland. I came to Cumberland because I need some closure. I came to Cumberland because I want to see firsthand the institution that's something as hideous as what happened to that little boy yesterday. He was brutally attacked by members of his class. When we say class, we mean members of the school fraternity.
They are Cumberland right now.
And trust me,
Cumberland High.
he was brutally stabbed. Give thanks to the doctors, he's still alive. But we don't know what the outcome might be. He might be suffering just like how little Daniel Rowe was stabbed on a Thursday and she didn't last until Saturday morning.
That's Daniel. Look at Daniel Rowe.
So when I come here, I give thanks because people like the Angel can take time out from her busy schedule, as you see her in front of Emancipation Park. She was doing her thing, being a part of a fraternity, that she don't sing those type of songs, but others sing certain songs like the Maldi and the scamming and the boom bop and one in the head and all them type of stuff. She made her mark and she made her present felt. We have to big up the Angel for that. We have to big up people like Razor B. Again, another artist showing that he represents the music fraternity as an artist, and to come here and to give his support as well. We also have to big up Faith. Faith! Come here, Faith! Come here! And when we stand here in solidarity with other mothers.
Exactly.
And we're not just talking about Daniel Rowe, we're talking about the 40 taximen that was murdered at the beginning of this year. Since the year started, over 40 taximen have been murdered. Over 40 taximen have been murdered. So we are concerned not just for Daniel Rowe and other children like her, but we are concerned for our Jamaican people who are dying and dropping like flies. Every day something goes wrong. 5 and 6 people are murdered in this country. Faith, what is going through your mind when you stand in front of an institution like this? And only days ago, there was a mob attack on a young man. And what I heard, the rumors on the ground, that him look gay or him walk gay. Is there any truth to such ridiculous thing? Tell me.
Okay, first of all, how am I feeling? Honestly, as someone who is associated with classroom, children, it leaves a bad taste in my mouth. But let me tell you something. It also shows where the heart of man is. And it shows that the heart of man has grown cold.
Yeah.
And it is so true. It is showing. Now, if you take a look along here, their houses, their parents in these houses.
And nobody ever come out.
And no one came out to give assistance. Now, it is so sad that at this stage, that we're actually saying in schools that we're homophobic and that we're showing it in schools. Now, this young man was accused of walking funny, acting funny, and somebody thought, or some kids thought,
Then we chop him
that
to
it was their business
chop him to pieces.
to call. Hold on, they did not just chop
Call
him to
even
pieces.
outsiders.
They called in
outsiders.
outsiders.
Oh,
Big boy.
oh wow.
And no one came out to
Oh,
help
wow.
them.
Wow.
No one saying to the parents.
Wow.
I am now appealing to parents, mommy and daddy. It's time to start healing the homes. It is time to start healing the homes. There's a lot more than we can do in the homes.
As parents.
We need to know what is going on in our homes.
And we are children.
Okay? A lot of us see the changes in our children.
And turn a
And
blind
we act
eye.
as if it's not happening. Okay? So I am saying, Stone, that it takes not just Angel, Razor, myself and others to come out and say stop the violence. We're saying to the homes, mommies and daddies, start cleaning up your homes.
Against this 100%.
Start getting involved
Obviously, my son
in what is happening at school, because you know
is not
what?
happy about this.
A lot of these children are troublemakers even in the classroom. And
Bullies.
the parents can't be called
Them a bully.
because they don't care. I saw Suspense doing something the other day. I think that's her name. About her child that was bullied.
Yeah.
And I said I could not believe it, because she said nobody knew, not even the teachers. Now I'm appealing to teachers. Listen, it's not just about the paycheck. I want us to go back to being educators. Let us start caring. Let us start caring.
That is true.
We have to go back to the stage. We have to stop worrying about the pay that we're not getting. It's important to know. But it's also important to honor the oath that we took.
Yes.
To take care of the children that are entrusted to us. It's very important.
Hermit,
We have to nurture these minds that are sent to us. So I'm not saying that teachers should not care about their welfare, but the fact that you have made a commitment to be there for these children, please do. Be there for them. Listen to them. Let us be the change. I hold your phone.
Yeah.
the angel, come here, the angel. Because I consider you a mama in this. The angel, this is a fraternity. That brutal attack that has been circulating on social media, Hermit,
Yeah.
of the little boy that was, when he stand up, he was just rocking to and fro,
Yeah,
staggering. And about 10 people sent it to me. I cried last night.
Me cry too.
What are your thoughts that we are now at this level, when we can kill a Daniel Rowe, and then days after, we have a little boy that them say him walk funny. What is walking funny? Talk to me.
It's like a domino effect. I mean, as I see one issue to the other, it just keep happening at the schools. And to be here where the incident really happened, it just traumatized me. It actually was so nervous until I kind of put back myself,
You must be.
put myself together. Because as a mother myself, and it just hurts so much. I can just imagine the pain the mom is going through. And you're judging somebody, you're not God, you just judge somebody because of how them walk or whatever that means. It's like our minds, you see where our minds are going as Jamaican people.
We're lost.
Just look for somebody and say because of how them walk, them deserve a dead feet. It's like, so we have to walk and kill everybody or them. More do that. Everybody will walk funny. Go out there, go walk and kill them.
Like, is there
Because
an
people,
instruction?
They walk how they want to walk, people live how they want to live. Who is you to infringe violence on people that walk how they want to walk, live how they want to live? That's their life. Go to live your life. You want to kill somebody because of that. Who are you? You don't give life, but you want to take somebody's life. I believe that the schools need policing. They need proper security with gun. We need that JCF, JDF. If I had anything at all to do with it, I would have one policeman at every public school, because it's very important to check the bags, check what is coming in there, check over the wall, be vigilant. You understand the mess? So we have only
Check
a
the
month
perimeters.
before school will go on holiday or a couple of weeks. Do that with that time period and see the difference, because every time it happens in the schools, it don't happen, it really happens outside of the school. It happens in front of the principal, in front of the staff, in front of whatever security them have. It happens right there. So is everybody a part of this, or we're going to do something about this? I wonder if everybody's okay with it.
The angel, while we was here, a lady was walking past, and Razor B said, "Mama, how you feel about what happened?"
You see her.
She said no comment.
And she come from here, Cumberland. She come
And then
from
she
here.
said, "We don't just come for highlight when something happens. We don't highlight nothing positive.
Wow.
We don't just come for highlight." And
So isn't this something positive?
That's
What
what
is
she
she
said.
saying? She's ignorant or
What are
what?
your thoughts? Yeah, I mean,
She's ignorant. I wouldn't want her to be. I wouldn't want her to be have no.
Darkness at its
I wouldn't have
full
her
level.
to be no
But can you
relation
imagine if
with
this
me.
woman was outside when it was being done?
She
What
wouldn't
would
have
have
done
done?
it.
She wouldn't have
She wouldn't
done
have done
anything.
anything.
So if she thinks so, you can just imagine the other minds of our
Others.
women and others. If she thinks and she come from Cumberland and the community, and she thinks, you can just imagine the minds of others. So what? I really don't understand these people. We have to get a grip. We have to start praying more. We have to start understanding that we're not ourselves. We're not the creator of each one.
Yeah.
And God run the world. And if we don't fix Jamaica, it's going to go under.
Under.
And I will live here.
True.
So if you don't fix Jamaica, if you're going to talk self-talk about, I don't care, as
Yeah.
a big man, and you ever say you don't care, as somebody grandmother, because it don't happen to your grandkids or happen to you, we don't need people like you in Jamaica. You need to go, man. You need to just silence. We don't need to hear your voice. We need to hear your voices for the voiceless. Then the kind of voice we want to come out. That means that everybody agrees about what's going on in Jamaica. And when you see the comments on the page with the little boy and with Daniel Rowe, it's like 2,000 odd comments. So at the end of the day, Jamaica don't look good. Jamaica people don't want to come here. People don't want we are the place.
Then,
That's worse.
That's our behavior.
They have Jamaica as the worst because of we have to fix it because our country, Jamaica, is going under. Not only just the violence against the kids, but we want that to stop because it starts from we. We have to save them. We have to save them. They're going to be the next prime minister, the next who is who, and the next who is who. So we have to preserve them and save them. And as we faith say, the homes need to tidy up. The mothers,
Fix up the home.
it needs to tidy up. Understand? And the school, it starts from this now. Tidy up his homes and have security at the school then. That's my
Alright.
suggestion.
Thank you so much, Angel. She speaks so passionately and she's on every protest rally as long as she got the time and she's not busy, because you know she's a superstar and she
Them
has
two
a
wicked
business
man.
and so on. But Hermit, let me hear from you. What's going on?
Well,
First time I hear about the Daniel Road thing, I went to put it up.
Yeah.
Them too wicked and callous, man.
And I said, wait, when this happened?
That's
I'm linking
how
on
man carry
WhatsApp.
come.
And I said,
Let me get
DJ,
like
what
that,
me
we
I
are
said?
going back
The man I said, I'm slash like a 8-year-old girl. And I said, what could a 8-year-old child do
Yeah.
for somebody violently, you know, take our life like that? You know what I mean?
Suffer.
So, you know, come down and meet me. We have to say our name. We have to get vocal. We have to make people know, say, here what, this can't continue.
So let me ask you a question. You don't live in Jamaica?
No, I'm not live in
You
Jamaica.
live on the outside?
Yeah.
Just tell me the area, which
The Florida.
Florida.
Yeah, Florida.
What are other Jamaicans saying from the diaspora in
Well,
regards to what is happening?
And this is
our
again,
decline?
this is where I'm disappointed. This is where the outrage, you know. To me, the outrage where we are going over evil act like this is not there. Right? Daniel Rowe, obviously our parents and you know, the people who are in our life, now they on social media and have certain amount of status and whatnot.
True.
So things like this now get really pushed to the forefront, which I think is wrong, because this is an innocent little girl. You know what I mean? Something more needs to be done when things like this happen. We need justice for Daniel Rowe.
True.
We need people to come up and speak up. Because guess what? At the end of the day, to me, empathy is the word. You have to think,
For empathize.
you know, feel what it's like to walk in somebody else's shoes. It might not happen to you, so you can't directly relate. But at the same time, your humanity in you to make yourself genuine. What if I didn't mean?
Me.
You know what I mean? So there's no outrage. I'm disappointed in that.
Well, Hermit, thank you for your support. But we're going to make one more stop. We're going to stop at Brayton Primary and All Age, where the incident started with Daniel Rowe. The journey continues.
What I want you to do,
How old are you?
28.
Jamaica, I'm here with an aspiring artist, a young man that loves music and wants to make a career from music. TG Lakeside is his artist moniker. What are your thoughts when you have to be on a protest rally as such for our children?
Well, it really hurts because on my end, my mom sent me, which is Faith, she sent me a video and said, look here. And I sent to her site on Instagram already. But just the thought of seeing everybody running up and down in joy and happiness to see the demise of somebody else within their age group. And I say to the people of the community as well, you need to wake up, because we're seeing these things happening more than one time. It's not the first. Even when I used to go to high school, before social media was prominent, like no. Everybody take joy in seeing war and violence against the kids. I have children of my own. I have a son and a daughter. So especially what I saw happen to Daniel Rowe, and the media seen that. My daughter is 4. Love her dearly. My son is 4 as well. And at the end of the day, if I should hear something like that, I think I would lose it. And I don't know how I would go about it, honestly.
What type of song are you writing and performing? Because a lot of people are saying that some of the songs that are being written by especially our young aspiring artists and artists who are out there have some effect on our children and the minds of our children. What are your thoughts on that?
Alright, my thoughts are basically yes, it does play a part as well. 50-50, as in everything have negative and positive. Because likewise, the home have a responsibility as well, but as a public figure, the artists have a responsibility as well. You get me? So I would say it is a 50-50 thing when it comes down to the music being negatively impacted, because
What type of music you play?
I do a variety of music, but I have majority conscious songs. Alright? Majority conscious songs. And why I said music play a part and don't play a part, I am a listener of dancehall from a tender age. I love dancehall music, the Vibes Cartels, you name them, our era. My mother taught me well. I've never fired a gun, never gotten in problem with the law, none of those stuff. I chose my path. So each youth can still use their parents or the family member or somebody in the community as a role model, because we don't always have to stray down the path and say, oh, chopping and do the thing and scamming and all of those stuff. We don't have to follow that, because you have good soldier men out there who are good role models. You guys are here right now trying to show people a different way, so people can choose to emulate what they want to emulate, but I would say choose the right thing for you and choose the thing that is legal, because at the end of the day you have to be behind the bars. You locked up, your parents locked up with you. You gone behind the ground, your parents gone with you, because them save the same time with you. If your parents really love you, if you they're behind the bars, mentally they're behind the bars. So within ourselves as youths, we have to look into ourselves and make a different impact on our country.
Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, in front of Cumberland. The journey continues as we move forward now to Brayton Primary, to Brayton where it all started for little Daniel. The journey continues.